Well, in the Pro League, congratulations.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, obviously you guys know RyaNoob. My name's Wade. Do a little bit of Halo work. Used to be a coach and everything, but it's about this guy right now. What'd you think? Just in general, obviously it's very very general, but anything going into today that surprised you?
I mean, I didn't expect us to play so well. We ended up 3-0ing Seoul in some pretty close games, so I'll give that to them. And then beating the winner of the other group, which was Envy this time. We weren't thinking it was going to be Envy, but just beating them 4-1, and just in the fashion that we did, we weren't expecting to come out so strong.
Yeah, no, you guys looked great. Dropped the one game against Envy. You probably couldn't have asked for much more this tournament.
Oh yeah, no, like our only loss we counted up as like, oh, a standard Halo loss. It wasn't because we made mistakes. They just like played kind of well and had rockets and stuff like that, and so we like generally talked about it like, oh, it's fine.
What game type was that?
Eden Slayer.
Eden Slayer. Yeah, I mean that probably determined by blue spawn a lot of the time anyway, or just how that happens. How'd this roster form?
Contra and Devin were running games with a lot of people. I've always had a good history with Faisal, with Goofy, and we ended up running a lot of games online. Even without Contra and Devin, I still ran with him, and I was just really impressed by the way like he played the game, and he just fits me perfectly. Like we've always played like money 8s and stuff together, and we'll just like match up on random teams, and we'll like complement each other. Like we'll do stuff that we need to do without saying like that we need to do it, and we're just like a duo basically.
Perfect. Is that something that was immediate, or did you have to work towards that in the like week leading up to the online qualifier and everything?
Yeah, it was definitely immediate because we've teamed together so much in the past, like 2010, 2012, 13. Like we've teamed for way too long, and so like we kept the same style. Like I basically learned the game with him when I was on Warriors in 2010.
Perfect. You mentioned you didn't expect to play Envious. I'm assuming that obviously you expected to play Liquid. Do you think they were off their game because of APG's accident, or do you think Envious is just truly better than Liquid right now?
It's a good question. I think that APG's accident did hinder them a little bit, but not as much as what the end score was. Like, sure, it's going to affect APG a little bit, but I feel like their team as a whole just didn't play as well as they should have been, or as well as they have in the past. Yeah, definitely unexpected.
What about on Envious? Can you pinpoint anybody on there that really impressed you today, or was the key reason why they were able to take out Liquid and go into the Pro League?
I think Mikwin and Pistola were just doing things that they are generally known to do, like just win battles that they aren't supposed to, just play really well. And versus us, they just didn't have that same confidence as they did versus Liquid.
Who played best on your team?
On our team?
Who's the MVP for Allegiance?
I don't know. We all played really well. I think that I can't. Honestly, like, I'm really good at giving MVPs. Like, I'm like, dude, this tournament was me. This other tournament was this guy. He played really well. But no, this one is really hard. Mostly because it was like 5 games. Yeah.
7.
Yeah.
No.
8.
8.
Something.
Yeah, 5 and then 3.
So like it's hard to pick an MVP. Again, we all played really good. I think maybe Devin, because he just wins battles that he shouldn't, honestly.
Is there like any key point that he made, like that you're remembering, or just
No.
in general any key points in any of the games that allowed you guys to win that 4-1 or anything?
Yeah, there's a couple of key points. Devin not so specifically because he just he just wins battles across the map. He never like falters in any way. But the key points, I would say, it's a good question because there's at the end of the Rink Strongholds game. I don't know if it was on my point of view because I haven't watched your broadcast yet. I was Whitehall, and there's like 10 points left in the game. They had Basement and Nest, and their last 2 players were on the bat ledge on Nest Bridge, and there was a guy bottom Nest. And if I would have stopped to kill one of them, the other guy would have killed me. And Nest was like 80% of the way capped. So I just like sprinted past that guy, did a thrust slide into Nest, and then turned around and killed both of them. And got the Nest, and that's it. That's what ended up winning us the game.
Unfortunately, I don't think that was on the stream. Otherwise, I would have remembered that.
Yeah, that was such a fun play. Like that was just something that like I practiced.
That's like in the movies.
Yeah,
when you slide through someone's legs.
Yeah, exactly.
And then turn around and kill them in the back or whatever.
Yeah. That's exactly what happened. And then later on, Goofy ended up giving us the cap on Truth Flag. It's actually something that he's been practicing as well. Like he's really good at winning games. He's not like that strong player that wins 1v1s, that wins battles. He sometimes loses them. Like that's just the player he is. But what he does is he just wins games. He figures out what needs to happen and he does it. So I remember like Devin ends up getting the flag from Pink 1 to our Eli, and Goofy ends up like picking the perfect time to grab that flag and get it back. And it sounds so simple, but it's just something that he does really well, that like other players just don't do as well. And that's why I wanted to team with him, because he picks up the slack. When I'm not able to do it, he does it.
Perfect. And then Coach Phil, your coach this tournament. Have you worked with him before?
Yeah, he's coached us in Halo 4. It's actually me and Goofy as well in Halo 4. He coached us on Winter Fox for the regionals tournament, and yeah, he's always been like a pretty good coach. Like he does whatever he's asked of. But this tournament, he really stepped up. He was able to say, "Hey, you're coming off spawn. You're gonna go for this weapon," or "Hey, you're alone over here. Don't die." And just stuff that I do online, he just did at this tournament for us. Like
so, it kind of like built in the whole team chemistry at once. You know, you guys had the trust in him.
Yeah, and he had the confidence, man.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
The confidence. Yeah. Most coaches don't have that confidence. They're just like, "Rockets are coming up, guys." Like,
I mean, that's the difference between an actual coach and someone who's a weapon timer.
Yeah, exactly. So. And like Towie
and alumni and stuff, and yeah, it's important. So I'm glad that you guys have what looks to be a good coach going forward and everything, and you can build on this. What do you need to build on to be successful in the Pro League?
Well, we have to win online. That was one of our problems coming into this event. We were like 2-7-1. Someone did the stats and series scores, and that's pretty bad. Although we did do well in the online tournament. It might just be like, oh, tournaments we're gonna come to play, but maybe not. I don't know. So mostly it's just win online, but it's also our attitudes. We'll go online and say, we don't really care. We're just here to practice. We don't really care about winning. And maybe that needs to change because all the matches are gonna be online.
Yeah, it's definitely a new kind of era for Halo in that online matters.
Yeah.
Not more than LAN, but it matters a lot now.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, it's definitely a new thing, but we'll see how it goes. Congratulations again on making the Pro League, and what's your predictions for the last set that's going on right now between
Renegades versus
Optic?
I think Optic's the better team, but I just don't think that they're going to come out with the victory today. I think Nated isn't his right self anymore. Like after that Ninja on Ninja with the OS, I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
I mean, that was a great play by Ninja, or by Nated,
yeah.
I mean, but...
And that pumped him up to win the game.
Yeah.
But I don't think in a long best of 7 series, I don't think that's gonna happen.
Like he'll have another one of those moments to be able to carry him through the series.
Yeah, and even if he does, it's not gonna last the entire series.
Okay. Well, I think that's it for today. We're running out of sunlight, so thanks for sitting down and everything. And I don't know, what do you want to say to your viewers or your sponsors or anything?
I just want to reiterate something that I've always been talking about, especially to my stream. Just the people that come and say nice things, whether it's in my stream or on Twitter, you guys are the best. Like, a lot of people will just say negative things, and it makes me not want to stream anymore. And I actually had one of those nights the other night. And so I really want to just say thank you to like all you guys just messaging and just being nice. Like honestly, just being nice is huge. Just be nice to everyone. So thanks everyone for that. Thank you to Allegiance. Huge pickup from they put a lot of trust in us, making us sign contracts and stuff for a tournament that we're not even a part of till today. So shout out to them, of course.
Very cool.